Hello YouTube. What's up guys? We're back with more Formula 1 2018 career mode. But we're in post-race of Australia. So I believe we have a have a historic event to do, and then we go into Bahrain. So see what we do, what we have for options for the historic event. I can't remember what they are. The beginning ones are there's our rivalry here. No podium finish for us, obviously. We finished 4th at Australia. We overperformed, in my opinion.
That's a great result. You did really well. I don't think we can have any complaints with that performance.
Oh, there we go. France, an overtake challenge and a checkpoint challenge.
Choose whether or not to participate before
Japan. We're gonna go with the overtake challenge in France. The way these overtake challenges work, if I'm thinking of the right one.
Hello again, and thank you for joining us today for one of the few events this year that won't have a critical impact on the World Championship. So maybe we can all relax just a little bit more and enjoy the action from this wonderful field of historic cars.
Okay. So we are to overtake 10 cars to pass the challenge. We are in a 2004 Ferrari. Yeah, there's one overtake right there. That first overtake was pretty easy in my opinion. We're coming up on 18 spots. Sorry. Well, we're gonna end up shoving him out of the way. No DRS on these old cars, so nothing there. Mikulski. Lavassier is here in front of me. We're catching up to him pretty easily. We're in a much faster car. Obviously. Maybe. I don't even know if that's obvious, but bye-bye. That moves us up to 4 overtakes. None of which, I mean, we only really had to fight for 1, in which we shoved somebody out of the way.
Illegal maneuver. Seat that position.
Come on. We lose 2 spots there. Glacier and Coppens. We'll take that position back, Lavassier, and we'll catch up to Coppens here in a second. Coppens got that position because he dove in front of us. That's a pass. That's 5 overtakes. Coming on Murray, that's an easy one to pronounce. Stay on the track here. France is a fun track for me. I really enjoy it. And easy overtake up to Zumi on 13th. These are actually getting easier because the gap between them is starting to get a little less. Each pass, it seems. We'll get past him in his car. And Clark is our next target at 12. We're going to pass him before the chicane. Lift off a little bit there. Moreno is next. We are at our. This will be our 9th overtake. He's actually getting away from us. We're gonna have to go into rich fuel mode here, because I want to make sure we have time to get this. And Larson. We will pass him. That's 10 overtakes. We can actually get a lot more here. Laterno, Visair, and 9 and 8. We're just gonna shove both of those guys out of the way because they're slow. Giles is our next target. I don't think we'll catch up to him. That's a long way. So I'm okay with that. We got 12 overtakes out of the 10. We are gonna actually get guy. No, we aren't. We passed that, and then we run into the guy in front of us, into Giles, because he just doesn't want to get out of the way because he's slow. Advancing, that is the invitational event. We are now on to Bahrain. It's gonna be a fun one, guys. I love racing here at Bahrain. It's a good track, fun race at night. So, biggest thing, if you guys remember watching F1 2017, our weekly career mode, towards the beginning of this year, in our Force India,
we'll get them on the car ahead of FP1.
things got awkward in qualifying with Roman Grosjean, and we had to in Q3 of qualifying, Roman Grosjean takes us out. We had some interesting things at Bahrain last year in 2017. Let's go to messages. We got one from Carl. Preview for this weekend's Grand Prix. We're in 4th. The drivers. Constructors were in 3rd. Is that actually right? Developments. We got the general wear development decrease thing. Bahrain's in the desert. Gonna be dry. Williams is in 4th with wait. Kimi Räikkönen DNF'd. Sebastian Vettel finished 13th. Okay, that's how. Was wondering. Okay. R&D, what do we have for points? 408, not a lot. Okay. Well, we're going to FP1. We will see what we get. We'll run a couple. Take a couple laps here in Bahrain.
The magnificent Bahrain International Circuit sits majestically in the desert, situated just 30 kilometers from the capital Manama. Welcome to the Bahrain Grand Prix, where practice is about to get underway. Now then, Anthony Davidson, we've had some really strategic races over the past couple of years, thanks to the current 3-tyre compound system, and of course the groundwork for all those strategies comes from the free practice sessions like this one. So what do you think of the current tyre regulations?
Well, they've created some, I wouldn't say exciting necessarily, but certainly interesting races. There have been a lot more questions around, like how long can someone stay out on this set, or will they have the pace to catch another car if they suddenly bolted on a set of ultra softs, things like that. When everything comes together, we end up with multiple cars nose to tail on different tyres, all fighting for track position. So on the whole, it's definitely been a positive step, I feel, for the sport.
I've had a chat with Carl about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so give them a try.
Okay. We're just gonna put a couple laps in before we do acclimatization. Just because I don't want to put too much wear on the car. I believe we're on mediums here for this first for FP1 here. Going into the backstretch, we are on mediums indeed. There's no DRS back here anymore. Okay. So we're not even gonna put a lot of. I don't even think we're gonna run very fast here. We're not gonna go into. I might actually we're gonna drop it into rich or lean fuel mode for a little bit. Okay, that happened. That was a little interesting. The medium's not exactly something I'm comfortable racing on. I don't really do it too often. You see when it does happen, like Spain, for instance, where we race on mediums, things are awkward for me. So, FP1, pretty Bahrain, a little bit of fun for me. I like this track. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That was bad. Just got no turn out of that. This is the Williams that I was expecting. The one that we did not get in Australia, which was an overperformance. I would be happy if we could just score points in this one. If we finish 10, that would be great. I don't even think that's necessarily gonna happen. It's gonna be a race though. Will we put in a faster time than Esteban Ocon? We did. By 1 second.
That lap puts you at the top of the table.
Okay. We're definitely gonna box this lap. I just wanted to get one lap in. We're gonna. Just gonna try and nail some things down here before we get into anything else. Next week, Shanghai. Not Shanghai. China. Okay, well, we made that turn properly. I don't know what I'm looking to. I am looking towards the next race a little bit because that's a race I've won last year. However, Bahrain, like I said, we ended up finishing P10 after a wreck last year. We started P10 last year after qualifying after a occurrence with Roman Grosjean, but actually just down this back straight here where we got tangled up and he took my tire with him. We'll slide into pit here. Pretty easy pit. Why am I DRSing going into pit? What? We will go to our box, which is where it will be all season, and we will start track acclimatization. Wow, words are hard. Okay. That was difficult to get that one out. That happened. Session info. First off, what do we have for timings? We are first at 139 with a 32-second first sector, 32.3 first sector, 43.7 second, and a 23.8 third sector.
When you get a chance, make sure to run some of our practice programs. They don't all need to be done in one session, but there's valuable data there to help race strategy and car development.
Track acclimatization. Wow, I'm struggling again. And slightly annoying. And lights are out. We are going in this practice program. I saw someone up on the track ahead of us that is a red, dark red. That might be a Sauber, I want to say.
Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible.
And we're on.
DRS in the DRS zone as well.
This is a spot right here, this first turn off of start is going to be a little worrisome. Solely because I missed that. What? Okay. We'll be running through we'll run probably about 2 laps because I'm going to fly past that on these mediums. That happened. Oh, Lord. The downside to this practice program, I can't see, like, you can't see any of the gates because they're white. These gates blend in so well with the sand. Had to practically stop for that gate. DRS enabled. We are going to fly through this back sector here, or mid straight here. Last gate should be right here. Yes, it is. Catch that curb a little bit. These curbs are not actually very worrisome in my opinion. They don't do too much to affect the car. Not meaning you don't necessarily want to get up on them, obviously. And go. Well, even with the struggles, we do
That's looking good. Now let's
complete
You'll get a bonus
our
bonus
objective.
if you can chain good corners together.
I don't think we're going to catch up to that that's a Sauber. Probably Charles Leclerc, maybe Marcus Ericsson. I'm going to say it's Charles Leclerc because Marcus Ericsson is not good. Okay, things are going a bit better than what they were. And we are slowly catching up to the Sauber. I wouldn't mind just getting a little bit of overtaking in just before race itself. However, he goes to DRS and he is gone. Behind us is a Haas. Who we aren't going to see, and I'm not going to slow down. So I'm not going to slow down just for this Haas to come up so I can work on overtaking here on this track. We overtook well in Australia, so I don't see the point of necessarily going for overtakes.
That's fantastic. You obviously have a really good understanding of this circuit.
Marcus Ericsson. We will finish this lap out because I wouldn't mind trying to pass him. I said we weren't going to go into Richfield, but we are, so we're going to give it a go just to see if we can get past him. What's going on? Oh no, oh no. I don't want to hit him. I don't want to hit him. You got a weird bobble there. Well, we caught the gate. And I got into his back. Can I even get around him right now? And there goes more of my front wing. It is gone. This is just not going well. Yeah, our right wing is gone. We're just now we don't have to worry about trying to hit gates. Ericsson locks up. There goes my wing. And we're off track because we don't have a front wing because, oh my god.
What happened? Let me know you're okay.
What happened to my car here? Well, we're gonna go into flashback here. See if I don't clip Ericsson. We're gonna invalidate the lap time. That's fine. I have no.
Lap then, come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Yep, this has just got bad. Charles Leclerc flies by us. Sergei Sorokin, our teammate, flies past us. And we go into pit. And that's going to end FP1. That was... yeah. Once we get in, we will look at classifications for everybody. See where everyone is at. Yeah, that was... that was an occurrence. We still had that 137 as our fastest. However, Esteban Ocon has a 138. Sebastian Vettel, Sergio Perez, all at 138s. Kimi Räikkönen and Valtteri Bottas at 139s. Max Verstappen at 139. Same with Roman Grosjean, and now Kevin Magnussen. Kimi Räikkönen puts up a 137.3, passing us by about 2.2. Well, now we're just falling down. We finished
Interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top
third.
three, who are Räikkönen, Vettel and Lucky.
Okay, well, that was a practice session, all right, on mediums.
As the weekend unfolds.
God, I hate driving mediums. Not looking forward to Spain. Oh well. Well, we will. Yeah. On to FP2. All. Okay, it is now time for qualifying for Bahrain. FPs 2 and 3, well, they happened. That's all I have to say. FP3 technically didn't even happen because we didn't put a real time up. Because we hit Max Verstappen hit us.
The cars are ready, the drivers are ready. We hope you're ready as qualifying is about to begin here in Bahrain. I want to talk briefly about the strategy in these qualifying sessions. Anthony Davidson, how can a driver adjust their approach to gain those critical extra tenths of a second?
Well, qualifying isn't about adjusting your approach necessarily. It's more about trying to repeat a low fuel run that you've practiced prior to this session. You're looking for perfection on the lap, and that's hard to achieve if you're trying something new. There are some variables that can stand in your way, however. Track position or unexpected yellow flags, for example. Coupled with ever-changing track conditions, it's important to be out there at the right moment. But as a driver, you have to try and ignore these distractions and just keep your mind focused on that one perfect lap.
Okay, hope you brought something to read today. There's an issue in the fuel system. We don't think it's anything terminal, but it is going to take some time to investigate and repair.
And our qualifying for Bahrain is off to a very, very bad start. We lose 7 minutes. So we're going to have a pretty good run here. That's awkward. Well, let's go out to the track. Try and put a good time down after having a fuel system issue. That is awkward. We are going in 3, 2, 1. We're set free. Vettel has the fastest time, I believe. Charles Leclerc had a 1:38.5 or 3. Sergey's P8 1:37. That's gonna be my shot to beat. There's a 1:37. We have a Renault of Nico Hulkenberg coming out. Okay, well, we're gonna have to try and pass him. Or we could use him to get a little bit of speed. Get a slipstream off of him. We just can't hit him. He got a weird little... Okay, Nico, when are you gonna get out of my way? Okay, well... Try and save some of our ERS if we have to. I don't know if we're gonna be... We're not gonna beat Vettel's time, I don't think. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Not again. That's bad. We're gonna have to push to get a time. So this is awkward. We're not gonna... I don't think we're gonna be competing with Vettel's best. That's a lie. We might. We set a 1:35.3 or 1:35.8 with a bad lap. Screw this. We're just gonna get back to the garage before anything bad happens to us there. Oh Lord, that was a good start for us after, well, not being able to get out on the track for a bit. Just look at times. I feel like ours isn't gonna stand. Okay, well, it stood for Q1. Sergey is top 10, so he's starting up there. Bahrain being nice to the Williams today. Going to Q2. We have anything? Please tell me nothing happened between 1 and 2. Okay. Nothing bad happened between 1 and 2. And we are going in 3, 2, 1, and boom, we are off. We have a Force India, a Racing Point Force India if you're going off the real life, here in front of us. Way in front of us. We have a Haas that's going to be coming out of pit here soon. That's bad, that's bad. We're doing things. So we're going through. I'll stay on track. Get back on track. Things are not going well for us here in Q2 either. Oh man, this is gonna be a rough. This could be a very rough race. Okay. We're back on the pavement and we're off and we're back on. Sergey Sorokin with a 139. Lewis Hamilton with a 136. Get back on track. Well, we touched the gravel a bit. That's awkward. I just want to beat Sergey's. We will beat Sergey's. No, we will not. T4 or P4, P4.
That's Sergey ahead of you.
I want to beat a 139.9.
1 minute, 39.1.
I want to get just above. So if a 138 is my, so 138 is my goal here. I think we can get it.
There's only 1 lap of fuel.
That 1 lap is fine. That'll get us to where we need to go. That puts us in P4. I even slowed up a little bit there. Showboat a little bit. That puts us in P4, well over Sergey. P5, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have slowed down. That's dumb. P5. Maybe I shouldn't have slowed down. Staying at P5. Oh boy, there are people on track. What did we say? Oh, P6. Okay, well, Sergey at 13. I don't even care what happens in Q3. This is our first, I believe, first Q3 we made it to. Oh, yeah, it is. We started at 13th or something like that. At in Australia. So let's just get through Q3 here. Nothing bad happens to the car. We're just gonna put one lap down. I'm actually gonna drop this down to standard and down to I'm gonna put fuel mix down to standard and ERS down to medium. I just want to see what I'll run in real race now on real tires in a race scenario. I know. Okay, I have a Mercedes here in front of me. It's gone. It's gone. I'm okay with that. And we're off track because I'm pushing a bit more than I probably should. That's the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton here in front of me. We have a Renault up in front of. Well, this is awkward. I didn't even see what my time was, so that's a thing. 1:12. So on standard and medium, if I'm actually running well, we're only gonna be fastest lap.
That's the fastest lap so far.
That's odd. Medium might be a bit too easy. Return to garage. We might have a pole position here. There's no way that 136 won. Okay, well, we already lost it to Kimi Räikkönen by the time I get back in the garage. Of course it did. This one, I'm not even gonna have it finish second. There's no way. Yep, we're finishing P4, or starting P4, where we finished. So I'm okay with that. That'll take us into the race now. Like I said, I'm actually okay with that. We have to interview with these jokers.
From your perspective, it's been a great qualifying session for you. Are you going to carry that? Are you hoping to have your reliability issues sorted out before qualifying? Appreciate your time.
Okay, well, going into Bahrain, the race. My water bottle and it came back to me. Well, we completed Q1, Q2, and Q3. That was our first Q3.
Well done. Very solid results. You're looking good for
Pre-race, take it easy down into turn 1, like I said, and FP1 earlier. Advance. Let's get this going. I have full faith that we could actually finish podium here. Bahrain at night.
There's something in the Bahrain air tonight, and I'm not just talking about the sand. Our brightest minds have thrust their brightest ideas into the spotlight of the Sakhir circuit this evening as we look ahead once more to a Grand Prix that has thrilled us so consistently in the past. Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36-mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and 2 DRS zones will help with that as well. It could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakhir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. Bahrain has showed us many times in the past, though, Anthony Davidson, that a good strategy will only take you so far. Beyond that, you need good racecraft and you need good consistency.
And a little bit of luck too, I'd say. This is one of those circuits where the safety car always seems to come out just at the right time to condense the field together and mix up the cars on different strategies. It's hard on brakes, it's tough on fuel, and the main overtaking opportunity is down into turn 1, where it's easy to outbrake your opponent and potentially have a bit of argy-bargy as well.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Lucky, Carlos Sainz, and Ricciardo, Bottas, Grosjean, Hülkenberg, and Max Verstappen. Magnussen, Ocon, Sergei Sirotkin, and Ericsson, Alonso, Hartley, Sergio Perez, and Stoffel Van Dorn. Leclerc and Pierre Gasly rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
After the points finish line,
Okay.
let's aim to keep the momentum going.
So, with that being said, we are P4 starting. Let's take a look at strategy. We're going to go with one stop again. That's a pretty big gap. We'll be on the softs, I believe, right? Yep, we'll be starting on the softs. We're going to go with that. Let's start. I have full faith in this strategy. Full faith. We get a decent start. We get kind of nudged. Or not nudged. The game just takes us out there. We are dropping already down to... We're just going to slow down. Who ran into us? That's Ocon who puts us... Who kind of bumps into us. We're now P12 after that very abysmal start. And who did that? We just got into our teammate Sergei Sorokin. And we are making a run. Nico Hülkenberg, we will slide past him. That was a bad start. We make some distance between Nico. We are in P10. Esteban Ocon here in front of us. Max Verstappen ahead of him in the Red Bull. Can we get to the inside of Esteban Ocon? We can. We kind of cut him off there. That was a very bad start. Let's just kind of keep this clean. Max Verstappen here. Let's try not to nudge him. We nudge him. We hit him. We got him. We kind of no damage though. And we now pass Max Verstappen. We are now in P8. Roman Grosjean is our next target. We're gonna have to. If we do this, we're gonna have to. Where are we gonna do it at? Get him back on the switchback. Maybe. Grosjean defending well. And Grosjean gets into us. Of course he did. Valtteri Bottas is off. Max Verstappen passes Roman Grosjean. Grosjean defending a little difficult. Are we going to hear from the race committee, the stewards?
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Bottas and Sainz here in front of us. I have more faith in Valtteri getting past Carlos Sainz. Pit window laps 4 through 7. We are off track. We gotta mind the front wing here a little bit. We're right on Valtteri Bottas. We're gonna drop ERS down to low for now. Well, I want to save as much of that. I mean, Valtteri's defending us well. Carlos Sainz is defending Valtteri well. Can we get past either of them? I mean, let's see. This is the section where we kind of had an issue with Roman, or not Roman, with Nico Hulkenberg here earlier in the race, a lap ago. I mean, there isn't much earlier in the race. Sparks coming off of Valtteri Bottas's car sprays us in the face. DRS is now enabled. Valtteri Bottas gets past Carlos Sainz. Will he hold the position going into the turn? It looks like he will not. And he gets it back though, and they are fighting. Let's try and keep ourselves clean of a mess. We're staying behind both of them. I want to keep close within DRS range of them, because I could probably knock off 2 spots here if I get into DRS. So we're just going to kind of keep back here. We're going to let these guys duke it out. Or I'm going to run into Valtteri twice. I spin him. I spin Valtteri. I am probably about to take a penalty.
Stopping this lap.
I am bad. I take Valtteri, and not only do I take Valtteri out, I am in. We have Roman Grosjean here next to us. Oh no, not again! Flashback to 2017. I am gonna fly past Roman Grosjean. Get away from me, you evil man! We're gonna have to slide into pit, and we do. We're gonna have to make the softs work for a long time, in my opinion. I'm not gonna get on mediums. We are gonna drop all the way down to 20th. Actually, no, we won't, because Valtteri, I took him out. I don't know how I didn't get a penalty for that. Go. Oh, Valtteri just passed us. Oh, this is awkward. This is awkward. Well, because of me, we're gonna run mix 3 for a second, because I want to at least catch Valtteri. Even though realistically Valtteri deserves finishing ahead of me. We are 9 seconds behind Valtteri.
Let's use some of this energy. Increase the ERS deployment.
ERS is gonna go into overtake. We're gonna burn some of this energy off. I'm not gonna go into hot lap quite yet. Okay. We are catching up to Valtteri. Are we gonna pass anyone coming out of pit? Or who's in pit lane? Well, Valtteri did. Nico Hulkenberg is... We're going to fly past him.
Our gap to the car in front is 17.6 seconds.
So we do get past Nico Hulkenberg. I kind of caught up on the curb. Nico is behind us by a margin right now. I don't know how much we are actually going to be able to gain right now, because I mean the leaders are so far ahead of us.
Our gap behind is 4.7 seconds. You currently hold 19th place. Bottas ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 5.3 seconds. They're on old super softs. Hulkenberg is behind you. Okay, the gap behind.
So we'll pass Valtteri solely because he's gonna pit.
Pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now. There are 10 laps to go.
Okay. So we are gonna catch Valtteri here soon. We're actually catching a few people. Valtteri not going into pit yet. I don't know. We just set a fastest lap.
You're hitting the energy deployment limit and losing ERS power.
Carlos Sainz, can we get past him before pit? We almost catch back into Valtteri again. We're now in 15th because we passed a few in pit. However, Valtteri blocking us. We are getting into a spot where we... Oh no, not again, not again, not again, not again. Sorry, Valtteri, take the position. I'm gonna cede that one because I've screwed his race up so bad, and I do it again. Oh my God, I am.
Suggest we box to change it. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Okay, copy that. A new strategy is available on the MFD. Understood, copy that.
Well, what the hell?
Engine off, engine off.
What the? We're flashing that one back. I'm actually confused. I just sped it. Thank you, game, for not fucking stopping Sergey right in front of me as we're, parking. Thank you for not letting Sergey park it. Oh, of course, and he's good. This is what I was afraid of. Sergey, get out of the way. Sergey, come on. Oh my God, dude. So that happened. We need a miracle now. We need a minor miracle to get anywhere. We are 9 seconds behind Sergio Perez. Mercy kill, Kimi Räikkönen's out of the race, so we're not finishing 20th. This has been a disappointment for us. We still have a bit of time. I think we're slowly starting to start catching Sergio. There goes Kimi. His car's done.
Okay, clear.
There shouldn't be anyone in pit.
We're trailing our teammate by 9.5 seconds.
Both Force Indias are the ones in front of us right now, so this is awkward. They're fast cars. However, with that being said, I am catching up to them.
Gap to car in front is 3.9 seconds.
What of this race is salvageable? So we're not in. We should be in DRS by the end of this lap. Within DRS range by the end of the lap. I'm gonna go inside, get past Sergio. Well.
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
Well, we're not gonna be in DRS right now. Setting a new fastest lap at a 135. Well, we should be able to get two birds with one stone here. Our teammate Sergei Sorokin and
Some information on Sorokin. They seem to have an issue.
well, we got Sergei pretty easily because he's apparently going. His car's starting to limp. We're gonna have to drop down to standard fuel, save some fuel. Can we burn? If we stay close to Esteban. DRS is available for us. Esteban is going to go down eventually. Nope. He kind of closes us off there. We'll get past him.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Valtteri Bottas is in front of us next, and he has a slew of cars in front of him. So I can still theoretically, I mean, I don't know if I can get points right now. Actually, who knows? Sorokin dropping behind the two Force Indias. Bottas, whose race has been ruined by myself. I am here in 16th, all because of my doing. We'll get past Valtteri just barely. We cut down in front of him. Because I was going to get into the back of Van Dorn. Speaking of Van Dorn, slide by him on the inside. Charles Leclerc here is in front of us. Can we pass him before the line? Yeah. Slightly. Alonso, 12. Looks like there's a Toro Rosso, and then the other Sauber are fighting it out up there too for top 10. Marcus Ericsson, Fernando Alonso, Pierre Gasly, Marcus Ericsson, they're fighting it out. Oh, not so much Ericsson anymore because he's ahead. Well, we kind of nudged Fernando Alonso and even Pierre a little bit. Pierre Gasly in front, Marcus Ericsson. The other Sauber is ahead, or not Sauber. The other Toro Rosso. Oh, we're sliding. The other Toro Rosso in front of Marcus Ericsson. We're gonna fly past Pierre Gasly here. Okay, we are one spot away from the points after this shit show of a race here in Bahrain. Marcus Ericsson dives in front of us. We're gonna see if we get by him. Brendan Hartley here in 9th. Well, and we are actually making up some space now. ERS is slowly charging. That could end up being something we will use. 3 laps of fuel remaining. We should be fine on fuel. I don't want to go into lean yet. Brendan Hartley here is now within striking distance to put us at P9. So apparently the collisions that Bottas and I had have been racing incidents. I have those set to strict, I thought. I don't want to hit Hartley, because this will taking Hartley out will actually make things difficult. I didn't really want to pass him either. We're staying out. Will we be able to get past? Well, we got past Pierre Gasly. I don't think we're going to catch up to Magnussen with our bad wing. Don't think we're going to catch up to Kevin Magnussen. We could, just to increase the points that we get. This race was difficult. Right now I'm more worried about making sure I don't lose anything. There goes the no wing. There really goes the no wing. Pierre Gasly is back within range of us. We're gonna have to take it out of standard or out of rich fuel mode. This car just has nothing right now.
The gap to the car behind is 2.2 seconds.
I'm putting this in hot lap because I want to make up as much distance between me and put as much distance between me and Brendan Hartley as I can.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
We're going into Rich. Feel like we can do this. Well, we aren't going to catch up to Magnussen or the other Haas of Roman Grosjean. Well, that's pretty much the race. That's alright. We finished 9th. After Sebastian Vettel is your race winner. Well, me, I am finishing 9th. Magnussen will be 8th. Grosjean will be 7th. Brendan Hartley will be 10th. Getting a little bit of a late run to keep it a little closer between me and everyone else. And there are the fireworks of Bahrain. That is the race.
Okay, pick up rubber.
9th. That was rough. There was a lot of things there that happened that, well, weren't good.
A great win then for the Maranello team today. So, how exactly did they set themselves
Your race winner, Sebastian Vettel.
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and talk about strategy all day, the overtaking, looking after the tyres, but at the end of it all, if you want to win, you need a package that's got the speed over everyone else.
Brendan Hartley finishes 10th.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
There's your podium of Sebastian Vettel, Lewis Hamilton, and Daniel Ricciardo.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. It's a good result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I'll probably go for Pierre Gasly. The team did a good job with the strategy to put him in amongst the pack. But
Well, that was rough.
on those opportunities, and he did so with a lot of skill.
And now let's take a look at the
Well,
Red Bull have
Sergey
extended over the championship.
struggled.
Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top.
Let's look at standings. We dropped to 6th
This season, I hope you
after a
can
2-point showing.
come out on top.
Well, we finished in the points. Let's view a replay here. Going through the grid. Let's see if we can find something. So let's get away from a spot where there's a turn. Also wouldn't mind getting a little closer to Valtteri so we can actually have like a good race shot. There we go. Or of Nico, somebody. So was this on Valtteri then? Like, that's gonna be our thumbnail. Let's go to the director. Incidents. There were no. Oh, Valtteri got that incident, and Esteban Ocon got his. Valtteri though is the one who got the fucking warning. Okay. Okay. Well, now let's see this. I feel like I should have been the one. Oh wow, we didn't have a fucking interview with those clown bozos. Let's see what we have a email, most likely from Carl. Missteps are all on me.
So the team are happy that you hit your last goal. That's going to help out with car development.
Select a rival, Nico Hulkenberg. Yeah.
Here you can see a list of
Okay, well guys, we're gonna move on to the next race, which will be China, and we will be doing that one later in the next video. So things were difficult in this episode, in this race. Thank you for hanging out. We'll see you guys all in the next one for China. Peace out. Stay classy, guys. Bye.